society's lies. That the magazines tell the truth about their models. That size zero is what we should all be. Teaching us since we could waddle that perfection is the key.
What about our awkward phases? Different with guidelines. If perfection wasn't a default principle, then I could be content in my laziness.
Maybe I could accept my flaws, spread the word to those I love. We could put away our claws and return to life as doves.
Tuya kiterangi! Tuya kitewhenua! Tuya kitengapo! Ona tangata katua! We are stars and we are beautiful!
Ladies and gentlemen, Paraparunu College, another round of applause. Now, wahine toa, how awesome are you guys? What a beautiful way to begin the evening. What wonderful sentiments. You should show up like you're meant to be here. I love that. I think that's a really important thing for all of us to remember. Show up like you're meant to be here, because we are meant to be here. And you have crushed mountains with your spirit. Oh, I wanted to cry. It's so wonderful. Thank you so much, girls. Beautiful start to the evening. So next up, our first group from Auckland tonight, and first time Soul Squad members, we have the BC Blossoms from Birkenhead. A round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. Hey Brittany, lovely to see you. What are we going to see tonight?
Well, we have a great piece about body image, and we have spoken word narration as well as some little scenes, and in the background there's some music composed by one of our very talented group members.
Where's the name come from, BC Blossom?
Well, we think that everyone has a little seed inside of them, and that if we just love each other and learn to love ourselves, that we can just blossom into wonderful young women.
Absolutely.
We are part of a gender defined by satin sashes, bikini dress codes, and the number on our scales.
We are tired.
We display ourselves on pageant stages, like supermarket shelves.
Just trying to feel beautiful for once in our lives.
Boys and girls all attend the same classes, but the lessons that we learn are very different.
We are taught to love the feeling of drinking water on an empty stomach, the feeling of hunger pulling our skin taut.
Oh, what about?
Well, there's been talk about your new image.
What about my image? What's wrong with it?
Well, the team here are worried that you're sending the wrong message to our clientele. We're trying to sell high-end fashion, not some maternity clothes.
Excuse me? You calling me fat? But I've barely gained any weight this season, and I finally feel confident with how I look, and now you're calling me overweight? I'm sorry, but if you don't like the way I look, then I leave. I quit.
What? You can't quit.
I just did. The Little Mermaid taught us that if we can count our rib bones in anything other than an X-ray, then we won't need a voice.
Sweetheart, we need to discuss what's happening with your dress for the Princess Ball this Saturday.
Nothing will look good enough for you because I won't wear your rib-crushing corset.
Oh, you'll suck it up and suck it in. You've got to look at least half decent if you want someone to notice you. Well, for a good reason, that is.
I've tried and I've tried. I can't fit in. A prince will have to love me for who I am. Aren't I enough for you?
Put on the corset and we'll see.
But most importantly, we are taught to handle these pressures with
Mona Lisa smiles, playing I'm Fine like a broken record.
That as long as our mouths tilt upwards at the ends and our teeth are perfectly straight, it doesn't matter if our voices shake.
I'll never be enough for anyone, not even my own mother.
I finally feel confident with how I look, but why can't anyone else just accept that I am completely worthless?
What?
What did you just say?
I'm worthless. I can't squeeze into a corset, and I'll never meet my mother's expectations to be a perfect princess.
Get up, wipe those tears off, and forget what other people say. People will try to force you into a perfect society, but perfect doesn't exist.
Of course perfect.
No, it doesn't. I've been told I need to fit a certain size to be accepted, but I learned that only your opinion matters, and if you believe that you are perfect.
Thank you. When will we learn that we are not defined by our bodies?
Perfection is not a clothing size, because if clothing sizes were measured by how much we loved ourselves, we would all be a size 0.
We are strong. Strong enough to reject these ideals that are thrust upon us by society, to say no to controlling our bodies with measuring tapes and scales. We are loud.
We are part of a gender that has always fought for our rights, sharing our thoughts instead of sitting still and looking pretty.
We are proud.
We celebrate our achievements and learn to love our flaws, knowing that beauty is subjective, so only our opinions matter.
We know better than to listen to those who insist on living in the past, and that it's them who need to learn, not us.
We have learned that we don't need others' approval, because as long as we love and accept ourselves, we can thrive.
Brave taught us that if we want to change our fate, we need to do it ourselves, that we cannot be bystanders in our own lives.
But most importantly, we know that our looks are not the most interesting things about us.
We are strong, loud, and proud, diverse individuals. And as long as we learn to accept ourselves, it doesn't matter what others think.
Perfection is standing in front of a mirror smiling, because we know that the circumferences of our waist are not the most interesting things about us.
Perfection is
Knowledge,
Wisdom,
kindness, and being able to do what you love, no matter what size you are.
you are perfection.
Oh, there we go! Ah, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you have fun with technology. Right, what we need to do is applaud again the BC Blossoms. Weren't they I love their message about acceptance and about putting your own voice first. So I'm a storyteller, I work as a journalist, I tell stories every day, that's what I get paid to do. But in fact, we're all storytellers, whether we're paid to do it or not. We do it every day. We do it through our social media. We do it in the way that we dress. We do it in the way that we talk to each other. There are so many different ways of telling stories. We receive stories from so many sources, from social media, from the internet, from each other. There are so many sources of stories and so many ways that we tell stories. But the most important story that we tell, and this is what I took from the BC Blossoms, is the one that we tell ourselves. So the story that we tell ourselves, because we are telling ourselves a story every minute of the day. And if we are telling stories which make ourselves feel bad, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not clever enough, pretty soon, because we are storytelling animals, we're going to start believing that. And that will affect the way that we tell stories to each other. So what I saw in the BC Blossoms was more unity and the kind of messaging that we want to get across in our storytelling. I really applaud you for that, girls. Absolutely wonderful. Another round of applause, please, for the BC. Well, next up we have Soul Squad members from a group so big they have split into two. Representing Papatoetoe High School, we have Lizzie Anderson. Lizzie, lovely to see you. So what are we going to see tonight? What are we going to see tonight?
I was going to sing Little Little Me by Little Mix tonight, and it's going to be the unplugged version. This is going to be for fun, but we want to spread confidence, and we want everyone to enjoy our performance. So enjoy.
Just before, the makeup is amazing. So what inspired the makeup?
Well, my actor's like being a bully, so try to look as scary as possible.
She's not a bully, she's just acting, okay? All right, another round of applause, please. Here are the... Round of applause, please, again for the amazing singers. Oh, those voices, absolutely amazing. Okay, time now for another Soul Squad who have newly joined our Soul Sisterhood. They joined us from Wellington, so please give the warmest of soul welcomes to Rian Thompson, Cody Murata, speaking to us on behalf of Black Rose from Wellington East Girls College. Where are you? There you are. Kia ora. What are we going to see tonight?
Tonight you're going to see a combination piece of singing, dancing and spoken word which represents the theme, the societal perception of women being viewed as lovely.
Oh, tell us more about that.
So it's kind of our commentary. It's a spoken word piece written entirely from our own personal stories of sexual harassment, sexual abuse. Yeah, it's a very personal piece to all of Black Rose, everyone involved, and yeah, we're really proud of it, and we hope that everyone enjoys it.
Sholani!
When I was 12, 16, 9, 3, lovely. Walking past dogs on the street didn't allow me to understand why you kept on yelling, consuming me at each squeal like a black hole that I can't seem to get out of. Which you pressed against your window, leaving me in a haunt.
Lovely. Tonight we listen to music, loud to block out the thundering traffic. Lightly walk alone in night shadows.
To probably be unaware of my own surroundings.
Lovely. Not knowing the circumstances that couldn't come up, I found a compassion to the eyes of the sword that once pushed me up.
Lovely. I felt so weak. Lovely.